Chapter 401 Threatening General Stalker. Opening a book he brought with him, the men flipped through it for a while. Not long after, the men sent out a code. British Empire, General Stock and his men received the news. General, the code has been decoded. Balk said Su Yue is likely to be the Empress. General Stock was stunned. Their people, the people of the United States, and the people of Dongyang have investigated and suspected Su Yue, but in the end they all lifted their suspicions. Because when the Empress was acting, Su Yue was sometimes in class, sometimes in an orphanage, and sometimes shopping with Lu Xuyen. Did Balk say why? General, that's not the case. On Su Yue's side, she and Lu Xuyen arrived at the gate of the Zijing community. Su Yue's phone vibrated twice, and she glanced at the phone. There was a warning message on the phone. It reminded her that someone within 1 kilometer around her sent a message abroad. A string of digital codes, such information is not normal. Su Yue thought to herself. Su Yue secretly tracked the information quickly, and the information was actually transmitted to the British Empire and to Maki Island. A spy from the British Empire. After tracing to Maki Island, Su Yue did not pursue further. She could do it, but she might still be discovered. The British Empire's strength on the internet is not weak. She is much stronger than Ace of Spades in a one-on-one fight, but the British Empire has many powerful hackers. There is a problem with this new tenant. Su Yue turned to check the person who sent the message, and soon she made some discoveries. Ding! Su Yue called Xiao Fan. Brother Fan, Shi Weiyan is here, Yi Fei and the others are also in City Z. You haven't met with them for a while. Do you want to get together? Su Yue said. Okay, let's make an appointment for dinner. I have something to do now. Yeah. Xiao Fan hung up the phone, and suddenly he found that Su Yue had sent him a message. After reading the message, Xiao Fan's face changed slightly. The British Empire actually planted a spy near Su Yue. What do they want to do? Teleport. Teleport. City Z is 70 to 80 kilometers away from Leishan County, but Xiao Fan can now teleport 20 kilometers at a time, which is just a matter of teleporting a few times. In a short time, Xiao Fan appeared near the Zijing community. Xiao Fan consumed a lot of energy to teleport several times in a row, but with his remaining mental power, he could still kill ordinary SSS-level evolvers. Found you. Su Yue sent a message to tell Xiao Fan the location. Xiao Fan's rough mental power quickly found the target and the spirit eagle. The identity of Empress Yue may be exposed. When he found the spirit eagle, Xiao Fan immediately had this thought in his mind. He knew that this kind of spirit eagle had extremely strong hearing. Wait, did you use the computer before entering the community? Xiao Fan asked in a message. Yeah, I'm used to multitasking. Then you may be exposed. There is a spirit eagle next to the spy. This kind of spirit eagle has a high IQ and extremely strong hearing. Su Yue was stunned for a moment. Originally, the method of multitasking allowed her to avoid suspicion, but she didn't expect that she was suspected because of this in the end. Brother Fan, what should we do? Su Yue asked in a message. Xiao Fan frowned secretly. It was unlikely that Su Yue would be able to get rid of suspicion now. It's okay. It's not the same as before. You have already reached the innate level of cultivation, and you have a powerful bodyguard by your side. I'll let Xiao He follow you then. Xiao Fan sent a message. Brother Fan, does the other party have any books or something? The other party's code may be decoded through books or something. There are indeed a few books. I'll try to decode it. Xiao Fan's mental power found those books. Without looking for a needle in a haystack, Xiao Fan decoded them in just a few minutes. Wait, the other party sent a message saying that you are very likely to be the Empress, but he did not explain how he found out. I might as well come out and capture them alive. Then we'll have a good talk with the British Empire. Xiao Fan sent a message to Su Yue. The next second, Xiao Fan teleported directly to the room where Balk was. You, Balk's eyes showed horror. The spirit eagle flapped its wings and rushed towards Xiao Fan at the fastest speed. Its claws were extremely powerful and could easily tear steel apart. Fix. Xiao Fan's powerful mental power directly fixed the spirit eagle in the air. Its strength was quite different from Xiao Fan's. Send a message and ask Stoke to come over. If he doesn't come, I will go and kill him. I mean what I say. Xiao Fan said indifferently. Bulk felt bitter in his heart. He was obviously quite far away, so how could Xiao Fan come over in such a short time? Ding. Bulk dialed the phone directly. Please pick up General Stoke. I have something very important to do. Bulk said in a deep voice. On Maki Island, the phone call soon reached General Stalker. Bulky, you shouldn't have called. You might be exposed. Bulky smiled bitterly. General, Xiao Fan is here with me now. He subdued the spirit eagle, and he asked me to call. He told you to come over, or he will kill you. Stalker took a breath. Give the phone to Xiao Fan. Bulky threw the phone to Xiao Fan, who said indifferently, General Stalker, you should send an SS-level evolver to assassinate first. You sent another spy and an SS-level spirit eagle, very good. General Stalker took a deep breath and said, Mr. Xiao, if you let our people go, we will never send anyone over again. If you don't do this, it may affect the relationship between the British Empire and China, which is probably not what you want to see. Xiao Fan smiled. The other party was actually threatening him at this time. General Stock, do you think the British Empire is still the former British Empire? You should wake up. Relations between countries are not something I should consider. I am a warrior and I only know 4 words, to take revenge. If you come over and talk, you may still be alive. Otherwise, I will go to Maki Island to send all of you to see God. Xiao Fan hung up the phone after he finished speaking. On the other end of the phone, General Stock's face was extremely ugly. Others' threats to him were just farts, but Xiao Fan had the strength of a grandmaster, and many people died in his hands. When he said killing, he was definitely not joking. Connect me to General Joseph. General Stock thought for a while and dialed the phone. General Stock, what's the matter? He waited for half a minute, and Joseph's voice came from the other end of the phone. General Joseph, Xiao Fan asked me to go to China, otherwise he will come to Maki Island to kill me. Can you provide help? General Stock asked. Joseph frowned and said, is it Catherine's business for him to send someone over? It should be. General Stock said. Joseph said, General Stock, then you can go over and talk to Xiao Fan. You should be able to take the person away if you pay a price. They have an SSS-level evolver, so this must be kept secret. General Joseph, there is a piece of news that may interest you. A Chinese Type 035 submarine was discovered in another world. Joseph's pupils shrank suddenly. Xiao Fan could actually send the submarine over. Midline horizontal ellipsis chapter 402 Kong Su and others arrangements. Joseph was silent. Xiao Fan had sent the submarine over. If they didn't hurry to deal with Xiao Fan, the Dragon Empire would be even stronger. General Stock, our evolutionary alliance will have strong men going to China. Then we will negotiate together. What do you think? Joseph asked. Okay, I hope you can send more people. Your evolutionary alliance should have a lot of strong men now. Don't be stingy. Stock breathed a sigh of relief after hanging up the phone. If he went alone, he felt uneasy. Even if Xiao Fan killed him, I'm afraid no one would help him. Really fighting with China because of this? Let's not talk about the impact on the economy of the British Empire. If Su Qian is really pissed off, people at the top of the British Empire may also die. Dong dong. Stock came to Jing Mu's. General Stock, what's the matter? After a long while, Jing Mu stopped and opened the door. Stock told the situation, and Jing Mu frowned. The SS-level Spirit Eagle listened to him, which was a great support for him here. General Stock, if you have a chance, you'd better kill Xiao Fan. If he doesn't die, we will be in big trouble. Jing Mu said in a deep voice. Yeah. Stock nodded. If there is such an opportunity, even if he doesn't say it, the strong men of the American Evolutionary Alliance will definitely not be able to help but take action. Joseph found Eric. Eric, how is your training going? Joseph asked. Eric said confidently, Leader, I have completely controlled my power, and my strength is definitely not weaker than Xiao Fan. Let me go on a mission. I don't need the help of others. I might be able to kill Xiao Fan alone. Joseph pondered and said, there is really a mission. You take 4 SS-level evolvers to China. Xiao Fan will ask General Stock of the British Empire to go there, and you will mediate the conflict. Eric was confused. They mediated the conflict. Joseph said, during the mediation, you can bring it up to compete with Xiao Fan and test Xiao Fan's bottom. If you are sure that Xiao Fan's strength is weaker than yours, you can choose to take action. If he is stronger than you, don't act rashly. Eric's eyes stopped. He believed that with his own strength, plus 4 SS-level evolvers, plus the SS-level evolvers that might come from the British Empire, there would be no problem in killing Xiao Fan. As long as Xiao Fan died, he would probably be the only SSS-level evolver in the world, and his strength would be the best in the world. Even if there were SSS-level evolvers later, he was of the Thunder attribute, and his strength was probably stronger than the other SSS-level evolvers. Alliance leader, I understand. Eric said in a deep voice. Joseph nodded slightly. If it's impossible, don't force it. If you are stronger, ask for all the information. Yes. Eric saluted. He was eager to try. With SSS-level strength and Thunder attribute, he was now full of confidence. Pick someone and see who wants to act with you. Joseph said in a deep voice. Soon Eric picked the right person. All the SS-level evolvers wanted to carry out the mission with him, and they had been waiting here for a long time. Moreover, the SS-level evolvers who stayed in the base might soon be asked to sign up to use the SSS evolution potion. Of course, it would be very comfortable if it succeeded, but it would be a dead end if it failed. Let's go. Eric and his team quickly left the base. They secretly moved to other cities, and then boarded a plane to China. On the British Empire side, Stoke also set off with 2 people. Both of them were SS-level evolvers. Fuck. Xiao Fan and the others raised their glasses together. Kong Su and the others are now on internship and it's rare for them to get together. They have a little free time recently because their focus is on cultivation. Boss, I'm sorry about you and Lu Yuqing. Xiao Fan toasted Kong Su alone. Kong Su and Lu Yuqing were originally engaged, and the Kong family and the Lu family were getting married, but it was later cancelled. Lu Yuqing's mother Ji Chuanyan died in his hands. Kong Su shook his head. I don't have any feelings for her. I've been single for a long time and I think she is pleasing to the eye. Her mother is actually from the Ji family. What else is there to say? The engagement is cancelled. You are helping me clear the minefield. Xiao Fan said, Boss, why didn't you contact me? You rarely talk in the group. I thought you were angry. What are you talking about? We have been brothers for a few years, and I have only known her for a short time. Kong Su shook his head. I have been a little unhappy with my family recently. The spiritual energy has revived, and I want to practice and become stronger. They still want me to go into politics. Look at my physique, I'm definitely a fierce general. I really don't have the intention to go into politics now. Shen Chen chuckled and said, Boss, ask the third brother to help you talk. The third brother now has a say in front of the great elder. My dad also wanted me to do business before. The third brother got me into the army. Although it's a bit hard, it's fulfilling. I spend half of my time training and half of my time practicing every day. I have lost more than 10 pounds. Yi Fei curled his lips and said, You are still fat even if you lose 10 pounds. You need to lose at least another 30 pounds with your physique. Third brother, if I give up my current skills and practice Yan Wang Ju, can I succeed? It's a pity to give up, but my current skills have low potential. Xiao Fan smiled and said, Come one by one. Boss, do you really not want to go into politics? Kong Su nodded. After 2 months of internship, I found that I am really not that material. I can't stand the intrigue in the officialdom. If there is no other way, I will just endure it. Who told me to be born in the Kong family? But now I can still choose to practice. Xiao Fan pondered and said, Boss, have you considered going to another world? I can send you to another world, and you will practice much faster there. Safety is guaranteed. Maybe I can't come back in the short term, but I will definitely come back in about a year, and then I will have a congenital level of cultivation. Xiao Hai thought that he would be the emperor in the future, and he also had to have his own team. If Kong Su went there, his strength would definitely improve. Not to mention the future martial emperor, it should be no problem to reach the level of martial king. After all, Kong Su must have eaten a lot of radishes. Chinese people have a natural advantage in this regard. Go to another world. Kong Su's eyes widened. Xiaofan nodded, I will definitely go there in the future. Only there can I become a top powerhouse. Don't say that the spiritual energy is reviving now. The spiritual energy of the two worlds is still far apart. It may take hundreds or thousands of years for a complete fusion. Kong Yang said, the people over there are the same as here. Xiaofan nodded, the same. Our ancestors are probably the same as theirs, and the genetic similarity is very high. If you find a girlfriend over there, it will be no problem to have a baby. Kong Su's eyes showed a moving look. Third brother, I am sure I am willing, but I am afraid you still need to help talk to my family. Third brother, I will go too. I will keep the eldest brother company. Shen Chen said hurriedly. He knew that his training and cultivation in the army was definitely not as good as going to another world. Yi Fei looked at Lu Xueyan and said nothing. Lu Xueyan said, Xiaofan, can Yi Fei and I go too? Xiaofan smiled and nodded, of course. Yi Fei's cultivation is not high, and even Grandmaster-level spirit beasts can come over. There is no problem for Yi Fei to go to the other world. Midline horizontal ellipsis chapter 403. Are you getting married with a baby? Yi Fei said with some worry. Xueyan, will your family agree? Lu Xueyan smiled and said, my parents are all crazy fans of Master Xiao. If they knew that Xiaofan was Master Xiao, they would definitely agree. It's not like you're going there and never coming back. If you have a higher level of cultivation, you can live for decades longer. Why not? Lu Xueyan said and looked at Su Yue. Yue, I just don't want to leave you. Will you go to another world in the future? Of course. Su Yue nodded. If Xiaofan plans to go to another world in the future, she will naturally go too. At this stage, she is on Earth and can help Xiaofan a lot. Although her cultivation is much weaker than Xiaofan, her strength on the internet is very strong, and Spade A is much weaker than her. Xiaofan smiled and said, since the four of you have decided to go to another world, I will make the arrangements. Second brother, you don't need my help to persuade your family, right? Yi Fei shook his head. The Yi family is a martial arts family. Don't go to my house, third brother. I'm afraid that if you go, a lot of people will come to you and want to go to another world. It's not easy to go there now. Xiaofan nodded, it's really not easy now. If you have direct relatives who want to go, wait until later. Yi Fei and the others nodded. There was no need to rush for 1 or 2 years. Lu Xueyan said, Xiaofan, my parents are in Z City now. I'll ask them to come over. Your words are more effective than mine. Okay. Xiaofan nodded. Kong Su said a little embarrassedly, third brother, can you go to my house in person? My father and grandfather are a little stubborn. It may not be easy to say over the phone. Xiaofan smiled and said, big brother, of course. The marriage between the Kong family and the Lu family is over. I actually have to go to the door to apologize. Kong Su breathed a sigh of relief. Xiaofan looked at Shen Chen. Fatty, where are you? Shen Chen said sullenly, third brother, even if you kill me and sell my meat now, my dad will probably agree. You don't have to make arrangements for me, I'll just call him. Xiaofan nodded, then it's settled, you can take a leave of absence if you need to, or just drop out. Your academic qualifications probably won't be useful in the future. The few of them were eating and chatting, and half an hour later, LV Xueyan's parents came over. Uncle and aunt. Su Yue greeted them hurriedly. She and LV Xueyan were best friends, and she had met LV Xueyan's parents many times, and had dinner at LV Xueyan's house more than once or twice. Uncle and aunt. Xiaofan and the others also called out. Hello. Wei, haven't seen each other for a year or two. You're getting more and more beautiful. LV Xueyan's parents smiled and said. It's true that we haven't seen each other for a year or two. Auntie, have you eaten? If not, let's go to the side and order a new table. Su Yue said. We've already eaten. Lu Xueyan's mother said quickly. She looked at Lu Xueyan. Daughter, you said you had something urgent to ask us, and you don't have money to pay the bill. Old Lu, go and pay the bill. Lu Xueyan said quickly. Mom, what are you talking about? How could we not have money to pay the bill? They are all rich people. Dad, Mom, let me introduce you to him solemnly. He is my boyfriend Yifei. Lu Shiweyan looked at Yifei. Yifei didn't expect Lu Shiweyan to say it at this time. He was at a loss and said, "Hello, uncle and aunt, I am Yifei." Lu Shiweyan's father nodded, "Hello." Lu Shiweyan's mother pulled her aside. "Shiweyan, you are not pregnant, are you? Are you planning to get married with a baby?" Lu Shiweyan's face suddenly turned red. Xiao Fan and the others looked strange. "Mom, what are you talking about? I have something else to talk to you about. The monsters have appeared and there are a lot of news on the internet. You should know that there is an alien world. I plan to go to the alien world," Lu Shiweyan said. Lu Shiweyan's parents widened their eyes. Xiao Fan coughed lightly and said, "Uncle and aunt, my last name is Xiao, and I took out the Yanhuangju." Ah. Lu Shiweyan's parents were shocked again. Xiao Fan's mental power supported the ground, and his body slowly flew up. Lu Shiweyan, Yifei, and the other two are all planning to go to the alien world. Yifei and the other three are my good brothers. Xiao Fan smiled. Lu Shiweyan's father nodded repeatedly. Her mother said with a little worry, "Master Xiao, is it safe for them to go to the other world? What's the situation there?" Xiao Fan smiled and said, "It's definitely safe, but it's not easy to teleport, and they can't come back in a short time. After staying there for about a year, they will definitely have no problem reaching the innate level, and their lifespan can be extended by at least 30 years. Lu Shiweyan's father hurriedly said, we agree, Shiweyan is blessed to have such an opportunity." "Master Xiao, thank you." Xiao Fan smiled and said, "Uncle, you don't have to be polite. Lu Shiweyan is Yue's best friend, and Yifei and I are also good brothers. After a few years, uncle and aunt, you should be able to go there, and you will definitely have no problem reaching the innate level in the future." Lu Shiweyan's parents showed excitement in their eyes. Who doesn't want to live a few more years? What's more, improving your cultivation is not just about living a few more years. "Master Xiao, just make the arrangements, we have no objection at all," Lu Shiweyan's father said. Xiao Fan smiled and said, "Uncle and aunt, then you can talk to Yifei and Lu Shiweyan. We will withdraw first, and you, second brother, will pay the bill." Yifei nodded. He looked nervous. It was a bit sudden to meet his parents. After leaving the hotel, Xiao Fan called Yifei's grandfather and Shen Chen's father. They naturally had no objections. They were very happy to have such an opportunity. "Boss, is it appropriate to visit Mr. Kong in the evening?" Xiao Fan said to Kong Su. Kong Su said quickly, "Of course it is appropriate. My grandfather has a lot of things to do and often goes to bed late. They are more free at night than during the day." Xiao Fan nodded, "Then we will take a helicopter to go there. It's past 7 o'clock now, so it's not too late to arrive there after 9 o'clock. I may not have time tomorrow. You can go to the other world the day after tomorrow at the earliest." Stoke and his friends were already on the plane. They estimated that it would take time to reach China in the middle of the night and then to City Z, so they should come tomorrow. "Okay." Kong Su nodded. The helicopter was here, and Xiao Fan and his friends quickly got on the helicopter and left. Xiao He was originally with Xiao Fan, but now Xiao Fan asked Xiao He to follow Su Yue as well. It and Xiao Shui protected Su Yue together. With Xiao Shui's protection in the open and Zhao's protection in the dark, even if an SSS level evolver comes, Su Yue should be fine. "Third brother, I'm sorry to make you run this trip," Kong Su said. Xiao Fan said unhappily, "Big brother, you are being polite, aren't you? When you treated me to dinner before, I ate a lot. Your grandfather is also my elder, I can't let them come to me, right?" Midline Horizontal Ellipsis Chapter 404, A Decision of Both Survival and Success. The helicopter arrived at the Kong family in 2 hours. Grandpa Kong Su and his parents were waiting, and the rest of the Kong family had not received the news. "Master Xiao, welcome, welcome." "Hello, Master Xiao." Xiao Fan got off the helicopter, and Grandpa Kong Su and Sun Mingzhi hurried forward to greet him, their faces full of smiles. Xiao Fan's current status and position are extraordinary. Although the Kong family is awesome, they dare not neglect Xiao Fan at all. "Old Kong, hello, uncle and aunt. You don't have to be so polite, Kong Su and I are good brothers." Xiao Fan smiled. Kong Mingzhi and others welcomed Xiao Fan into the house. Kong Mingzhi's house is not small, and the Kong family has a lot of assets. Old Kong, I'm sorry for the previous marriage, and now I'm disturbing you so late. This is a small gift from the younger generation. Xiao Fan took out a small jade bottle. The jade bottle was translucent, and there was a drop of crystal clear liquid in the jade bottle. Master Xiao, you can't use this. This is too precious. Kong Mingzhi said hurriedly. He recognized what it was at once. The liquid in this small jade bottle was the life spirit liquid. 3 drops of life spirit liquid were once auctioned for billions of US dollars. Xiao Fan smiled and said, Master Kong, this is a little gift from the younger generation. Grandpa, this is very expensive. Kong Su looked at the small jade bottle in surprise. He had never touched the life spirit liquid. Kong Su's father said, this is the life spirit liquid. 1 drop is worth more than 1.5 billion US dollars and can extend your life by 3 years. Hiss. Kong Su's eyes widened. Xiao Fan was really generous. Master Xiao, I really can't accept this. It's too precious. Kong Mingzhi said. Xiao Fan opened the jade bottle, and he guided it with his mental power. In the blink of an eye, the life spirit liquid flew out and entered Kong Mingzhi's mouth. Master Xiao, you. I am ashamed to accept it. Kong Mingzhi stood up to salute Xiao Fan, and Xiao Fan quickly dodged to the side. Mr. Kong, I came here today for something. I heard that you want Kong Su to go into politics, but he wants to go into cultivation. Xiao Fan said. Kong Mingzhi and the others nodded. Kong Mingzhi said, I'm afraid he doesn't have much talent for cultivation. If he wastes time on it, his career will be ruined. Xiao Fan said, Mr. Kong, now I can let him go to another world, where he will definitely reach the Xiantian level within a year. It's possible to become a Grandmaster or Grandmaster within 3 years. If he reaches the Xiantian level, he can live to 120 years old. If he reaches 150 years old, he can live to 200 years old. If he reaches 150 years old, if he reaches 150 years old, and there is no problem for him to live to 200 years old if he reaches 15. Xiao Fan glanced at Kong Su, whose eyes widened. Grandpa, I'm telling you, you all objected so much. Old Third is with you, are you so happy? Kong Su's father said unhappily, can you compare with Grandmaster Xiao? You just want to practice with passion. Grandmaster Xiao said you can reach the innate level, then you can definitely reach it. Kong Mingzhi smiled and said, we are not stupid. This is a great opportunity for you. You don't have to worry about your family if you work hard to practice. When your cultivation level goes up, you should help Grandmaster Xiao. Kong Su nodded solemnly. Xiao Fan secretly breathed a sigh of relief. Fortunately, Kong Mingzhi and the others were quite easy to talk to. If they firmly disagreed, it would be difficult to deal with them. Old Kong, uncle and aunt, Kong Su may go to another world in the next 2 days, and it is estimated that he will not come back until a year later. Xiao Fan said. Kong Mingzhi nodded, it's okay to come back after a year. You may not be able to come back once a year after studying abroad, let alone going to another world. Without staying in the Kong family for long, Xiao Fan returned to Leishan County overnight. Su Wei is here. Hubby, you came back so soon. Did everything go well? Yes, Mr. Kong and the others were easier to talk to than expected. After a battle, Xiao Fan and the others fell asleep. In the blink of an eye, it was the next day. Xiao Fan got up and Su Wei had already prepared breakfast. Honey, something's going on. Stock and the others boarded the plane to City Z, and there are 5 Americans with them. Su Wei said. Xiao Fan narrowed his eyes, 5 Americans. They should be from the Evolutionary Alliance. They actually came here openly. When will they arrive? Su Wei said, their plane has taken off for some time. It will land in about 2 hours and will arrive at our place at noon. Xiao Fan sneered, I want to see what they want to do. Even if the 5 people from the United States are all SSS-level evolvers, Xiao Fan is not afraid. He himself is now at the peak of the Grandmaster, or even the perfect Grandmaster, and Xiao Huang and Xiao He also have the peak strength of the Grandmaster. The Black King is a little weaker, but he is also a mid-stage Grandmaster. 2 hours passed in the blink of an eye. Ding! Xiao Fan's phone rang. He answered the phone, and it was from Si Chanka. Xiao Fan, we are looking for a place to negotiate in Z City. We are not going to Leishan County. Someone from the United States is coming to help us mediate. Bring Catherine, Balk, and Ling Ying here. Xiao Fan said in a calm voice, General Stalker, are you mistaken? It is not up to you to decide where to negotiate. If you don't want to talk, you can go back. I will go to Maki Island to find you. Prepare your coffins. General Stalker's eyes showed anger, and he said sternly, Xiao Fan, you don't seem to have the sincerity to negotiate. Xiao Fan said coldly, I will wait for you in my original warehouse in Leishan County. I will give you 2 hours. If you are late, I will not wait. After that, Xiao Fan hung up the phone. Asshole. It's just good luck to get the support of the strong from another world, but you are so arrogant. Stalker said coldly. Eric said, we can go to Leishan County, but not to his original warehouse. There may be traps there. In less than 2 hours, Eric and his team arrived in Leishan County. Xiao Fan, we are here. It's not okay to talk in the warehouse. Who knows if there is an ambush? We are in the woods west of the warehouse. Stoke called Xiao Fan again. Xiao Fan's mental power extended out, and soon he found Stoke and his group. There are SSS-level evolvers, and 6 SS-level evolvers are coming. Xiao Fan was a little surprised. The SSS-level evolvers from the United States appeared so quickly. They didn't hesitate to expose this, and they should have the idea of killing him. I just don't know if there are any SSS-level evolvers in secret. Black King, Xiao Huang, Xiao He, you go around to the north, west, and south respectively, hide and wait for my order to attack. Xiao Fan ordered. Woof. Meow. Black King and his group quickly left the warehouse. Xiao Fan walked out of the warehouse. He walked slowly to the woods where Stoke and his group were. Here we are. Stoke and his group soon saw Xiao Fan. After a few minutes, Xiao Fan entered the woods and saw Stoke and his group. Xiao Fan, where are the people? Why didn't you bring Catherine and the others here? Stoke said in a deep voice. Xiao Fan said calmly, we haven't even reached an agreement yet, what's the point of bringing? Eric looked at Xiao Fan eagerly, Xiao Fan, you are quite strong, and so am I, let's have a fight. If you win, everything will be fine, but if you lose, just let me go. Xiao Fan said with a half smile, if I lose, can I just let me go? If I lose, I'm afraid I'll lose my life. If you want to fight, that's fine, we can decide who's better, and who lives and dies. Midline horizontal ellipsis chapter 405 Eric waiting for death. Eric hesitated a little. But soon he thought that he was an SSS level evolver. Even if he was weaker than Xiao Fan, it would not be easy for Xiao Fan to kill him. As long as Xiao Fan was not much stronger than him, the others could rush up and kill Xiao Fan. Who would say that they did not follow the rules? In a life and death battle, whoever is right is right. Xiao Fan, don't think you are arrogant just because you are a grandmaster. Your good luck can't protect you for too long. If you want to fight, we will fight. Eric said coldly, with lightning flashing on his body. Kill. As soon as the voice fell, Eric shamelessly attacked. He was a thunder attribute with strong attack power. Although he was not good at long-distance raids, he was still very good at short-distance raids. In an instant, Eric was in front of Xiao Fan. The dagger in his hand stabbed Xiao Fan fiercely. This dagger was made of a special alloy, which could absolutely cut iron like mud, and it could withstand the extremely strong lightning power in an instant. Boom. The powerful lightning power erupted in front of Xiao Fan, and Stoke's eyes were pierced by the strong light, and Xiao Fan's eyes were affected. But the power of lightning did not really hurt Xiao Fan. There is a space shield on Xiao Fan's body. The power of lightning is very strong. If it encounters a metal defense, it will directly penetrate. If it encounters a space shield, it will be a nemesis. The space shield is completely non-conductive. Even insulators like rubber still have some missiles, and even air can conduct electricity. The space shield separates the space. Boom. Boom. Eric changed direction in a very short time. He attacked twice again, once at Xiao Fan's heart and once at the back of his head. However, it was still useless. Xiao Fen was safe and sound. The defensibility of the space shield is not as good as the space shield, but it can defend in all directions, which is enough to defend against Eric's attack. SSS level great success strength, not bad. But if you only have this strength, you will die. Xiao Fen said. He used the space shield himself. It can isolate sound, and he can also do it without isolating sound. Thunderstorm. Eric said sternly. A purple lightning in his body pounced on Xiao Fen like a dragon. This purple lightning attack was stronger than his previous attack. Boom. Xiao Fan's body was blown away, and some parts of his clothes were also burnt. Eric's attack this time reached the peak of SSS level. You should have reached SSS level not long ago, and you actually have such strength. Xiao Fen said in surprise. After becoming an evolver, their strength will be further improved. It is very strong to have such strength at the beginning. Everyone come together. He should be the peak strength of the Grandmaster. We can kill him together. Eric said grimly. He was too lazy to talk about martial arts, just kill Xiao Fen directly. Kill. The 6 SS level evolvers did not hesitate. They all attacked in an instant, and 6 powerful attacks bombarded Xiao Fen in an instant. Die. Xiao Fen teleported to Eric's side. The holy artifact divine light rushed out of his body. Puff. When the divine light just recognized the master, it was not much stronger than ordinary hidden weapons. Now it has absorbed a lot of power and has become much stronger. In addition, Xiao Fen can now cover the surface of the divine light with spatial power, and the spatial power can superimpose the power of the divine light. The attack power is definitely at the perfect level of the Grand Martial Master. If Xiao Fan's cultivation was stronger and his divine light was stronger, his attack power could reach the level of Martial King when using the divine light. Eric's eyes widened. The divine light pierced through his back and came out from his chest, and a big hole was pierced in his heart, killing him. Your attack power is good, but your defense is still not good enough. Your defense is barely up to the SSS level. Xiao Fen said in a calm voice. Eric died quickly, and his body fell to the ground. The 6 SS level evolvers were horrified. If Eric was alive, they would have the confidence to kill Xiao Fen together. Now that Eric died in Xiao Fan's hands, how could they kill Xiao Fan? Xiao Fan's cultivation was higher than theirs, and his speed was faster than theirs. Even if Xiao Fan couldn't beat him, there would be no problem in escaping. Escape. 2 of the SS level evolvers chose to flee at the first opportunity. Seeing this situation, the other 4 SS level evolvers also fled. The 6 SS level evolvers still fled in different directions. Black King, you guys do it. Xiao Fan's voice spread in all directions. Woof, woof. The barking of dogs sounded, and the Black King, Xiao Huang, and Xiao He launched an attack. Puff. Crack. The Black King's body swelled up bigger than a tiger. It slapped an SS level evolver away with one slap. The opponent spurted blood from his mouth, and many of his bones were broken by the Black King. Puff. Xiao Huang was of the Earth attribute. A spike suddenly emerged from the ground, and the body of an SS level evolver was directly pierced by the spike. Its name was not as domineering as the Black King, and its talent was actually not as good as the Black King, but its strength was much stronger than the Black King at present. Shua. Xiao Hei's move was simple. It just used its claws to lightly scratch. With its terrifying speed and extremely sharp claws, the throat of the SS level strongman was easily torn open by it. 6 SS level evolvers were seriously injured and 2 died after being hit. The seriously injured one would definitely not survive. God. Fuck. The remaining 3 evolvers were scared. How could Xiao Fen still control such a powerful spirit cat and spirit dog? Surrender, I surrender. One of the evolvers shouted when he saw Xiao Huang approaching. Puff. Xiao Huang ignored him, and another ground spike rushed out. The extremely sharp ground spike pierced his body in the blink of an eye. Ah! Screams rang out, and the enemies that Black King and others were chasing died quickly. In just a few seconds, all 6 SS level evolvers were killed. Xiao Fan, General Stokes' face was extremely ugly. He was just an ordinary person, and he had no ability to escape even if he wanted to. Xiao Fan walked towards General Stoke step by step. General Stoke was extremely flustered. Xiao Fan, you can't kill me, I represent the British Empire. I'm not a warrior either. Xiao Fan said indifferently, you only have one SSS-level evolver coming. It really disappoints me. General Stoke swallowed his saliva. Xiao Fan, I don't know their plan to kill you, I came here to negotiate. Xiao Fan looked at General Stoke coldly. This guy is indeed just an ordinary person, and there is no point in killing him. General Stoke, the United States currently has only one SSS-level evolver. Xiao Fan asked. General Stalker took a deep breath and said, they should only have one SSS-level evolver, and the SSS-level evolutionary fluid is not yet mature. Eric must have become an SSS-level evolver by luck. Xiao Fan, we can talk about anything you want. Midline horizontal ellipsis chapter 406 Suyaway goes to another world. Xiao Fan looked at Stalker with a half-smile. General Stalker, you sent Catherine first, and then sent Bulk. Now you want to take the opportunity to kill me, it's a bit too much. Stalker said with a dark face, what do you want, just tell me directly. He had a hunch that Xiao Fan would definitely ask for a lot. Xiao Fan said in a calm voice, I won't tell you what I want for the time being, but if I ask, you must agree unconditionally. That's impossible. We don't even know what you want, how can we agree? Stalker immediately refused. Xiao Fan's face turned cold, it seems that you don't want to go back alive, and some of the rest of you British Empire will have to accompany you. Stalker said sternly, Xiao Fan, you dare. Our British Empire is one of the 5 permanent members, we have nuclear weapons. Xiao Fan sneered, do you dare to use it? If you use it, a nuclear war may be better for me. Nuclear radiation can't affect me. If all countries don't have nuclear weapons, there will be no threat to me. Stalker was speechless. If it really comes to that, it is really possible that Xiao Fan will be the biggest beneficiary, and Xiao Fan may even become the emperor at that time. General Stock, if a nuclear war breaks out, your family and clan will probably be wiped out. I am an orphan. Xiao Fan said in a calm voice. Stock. Xiao Fan, what do you want? Stock gritted his teeth. Xiao Fan chuckled and said, I can't tell you what I want now. The conditions I propose are definitely what you can agree to. I will never propose to be your emperor. At this point, Xiao Fan took out a document. If you agree, it means that your British Empire will sign and seal it. If you don't agree, you will be free. You won't be alone on the road to the underworld. Someone will come to accompany you soon. General Stock said in a deep voice, even if I sign it, it may not be effective. Xiao Fan smiled and said, effectiveness does not rely on the law, but on my strength. If you dare not fulfill it, I will cut off your heads. I sign. General Stock gritted his teeth. He had no other choice. Eric and the others died in Xiao Fan's hands. Xiao Fan showed too much strength, and the United States has no way to deal with it now. Soon Stock signed his name. Very good. General Stock, you can go back. Next time if you want to come and kill me, find someone more powerful. Useless people like them will just die. Xiao Fan said with a smile. Stock looked at the bodies of Eric and the others. Do you still want to take Eric and the others' bodies back for research? Don't dream, get out of here. Stock left quickly. Xiao Fan called Jiang Wanchen, Director Jiang, a few people died here, please send someone to take away their bodies. Jiang Wanchen hurriedly said, Xiao Fan, who died? 1 SSS-level evolver, 6 SS-level evolvers, 2 of which are from the British Empire. Their bodies should have some research value. Xiao Fan said. Jiang Wanchen took a deep breath, did they come to assassinate you? It's not an assassination. They wanted to kill me in the name of sparring, but I killed them in return. I'll send someone over right away. Where are you? In the woods west of the old warehouse. There were people from the 9th Security Bureau in Leishan County. Soon the people from the 9th Security Bureau came over and took all the bodies away. Ding! Xiao Fan's cell phone rang. It was Jiang Wanchen calling. Director Jiang, the people from Security Bureau 9 have taken the body away. Jiang Wanchen said, Xiao Fan, that's not what I want to say. The US should have known the news from your side. They held an emergency press conference. If their Evolver Alliance headquarters is attacked, it will be regarded as an act of war, and the US will use all means to retaliate. Xiaofan said, Director Jiang, I didn't leave anyone alive, and I didn't ask where the Evolver Alliance headquarters is. It's not yet time to completely break off relations with the US. The consequences of that would be too serious. If a third war breaks out, he won't have a big problem, but many people will die. This is not what Xiaofan wants to see. You didn't ask, so they may think you already know. You have to be cautious against the United States. Jiang Wanchen said solemnly. Xiaofan smiled and said, Director Jiang, don't worry, I know the limits. If I didn't know the limits, their aircraft carrier would have been gone. You kid. Okay, you know it. Jiang Wanchen breathed a sigh of relief. He was still relatively relieved about Xiaofan. Although Xiaofan was strong, he did not rely on his strength to act recklessly. 2 days passed in a blink of an eye. Kong Su and the others arrived in Leishan County and Xiaofan's villa. Third brother, if something happens to me, please help take care of my family. Third brother, is there really no danger? Near midnight, Kong Su and the others were a little reluctant and worried. Don't worry, it's not a big problem. Xiaofan chuckled, just don't expose your identity blindly. When you get there, all you have to do is to practice with all your strength. Yeah. Kong Su and the others nodded. You drink first, I call you, you come. It was almost midnight. Xiaofan went to the master bedroom. My dear grandson. Xiao Hai's figure appeared in the mirror on time. Grandpa, Kong Su and the others are here. I want Kong Su and the others to go over. Please try to improve their cultivation when you go. Xiaofan said. Xiao Hai nodded, they should have eaten a lot of radishes. They can improve quickly when they come here, and they can help you a lot in the future. You ask them to come to the room and teleport them here first. Xiaofan's voice rang in the living room, Fatty, come here. Kong Su and the others quickly arrived in the master bedroom. Seeing Xiao Hai in the mirror, they were all stunned. Xiaofan actually used this method to contact the other world. Xiaofan smiled and said, Boss, let me introduce you, he is my real grandfather Xiao Hai, he traveled through the past 10 years ago. Now he has a very high status over there, your safety is guaranteed. Kong Su and the others looked at Xiao Hai in disbelief. Xiao Hai was actually Xiaofan's grandfather. Grandpa Xiao. Lu Shiweyan was the first to react and shouted. Hello, Grandpa Xiao. Kong Su and the others also hurriedly saluted. Xiao Hai said with a smile, I heard Xiaofan say before that you take good care of him. You can rest assured when you come here. Yeah. Kong Su and the others were a little worried, but now they are not worried anymore. The strongman Xiaofan contacted turned out to be his grandfather, so what could be the problem? Buzz. Xiaofan quickly opened the spiritual cave passage. Boss, second brother, Fatman, see you in a year. Xiaofan smiled. Su Yue and Lu Shiweyan hugged each other tightly. Soon they walked towards the mirror as Xiaofan said, one after another, and their figures disappeared in 2 minutes. My dear grandson, you can actually let Yue come over too. For the time being, it's safe over there. Let Yue come over to improve her strength. When she has the master level of cultivation, she will come over to help you. She has a good foundation and good talent. It won't take long for her to reach the master level. Xiao Hai said. Xiaofan looked at Su Yue, Yue, what do you think? Su Yue was a little hesitant. But in the end she nodded. Brother Fan, I'll go over there. Eric and the others are dead, so the United States shouldn't dare to mess around for the time being. Su Yue said. Xiaofan opened his arms and hugged Su Yue tightly. Brother Fan, I will reach the Grandmaster level as soon as possible. Su Yue also passed through the mirror. She only had the cultivation base of the middle stage of the innate realm, so it was no problem to teleport over there. It would be much easier to teleport back from there, even if she had the cultivation base of the Grandmaster level by then, she could still teleport back smoothly. Grandpa, don't let Yue and the others know your true identity for the time being. Xiaofan said. Yeah. Xiao Hai nodded. Especially since Su Yue couldn't let her know for the time being, she had to return to Earth, and the later this secret was exposed, the better. Midline horizontal ellipsis chapter 407, Su Wei and others are shocked. Grandpa, the submarine has sent a message. How is the situation over there? Xiao Fen asked. Xiao Hai said with a smile, the submarine won a great victory in the first battle. It raided the Blood Cherry Empire and destroyed their 31 warships in the port. We returned and captured 2 of them. Now the warships of the Blood Cherry Empire dare not approach the coastal waters, but they still haven't given up. They specifically attack our merchant ships of the Dragon Empire in the open sea, and our trade with other countries is still affected. When Xiao Hai said the latter, his expression became solemn. The current situation of the Dragon Empire Navy is still a bit difficult. There is no big problem with trade in the coastal areas of the country, but the risk of merchant ships going to other countries is still very high. If you encounter a warship of the Blood Cherry Empire, it is very likely that the ship will be destroyed and people will die. Xiao Fen said, Grandpa, I killed an SSS-level evolver from the United States and 6 SS-level evolvers. I signed an agreement with the British Empire. They have to agree to one of my requests. The first batch of warships will set out soon. It will probably arrive in about 20 days. Xiao Hai said, how many warships can there be in the first batch? Xiao Fen smiled and said, at first they said 5, but later I told them that the requirements were not that high, and the first batch of warships could be 10. Xiao Hai nodded. My dear grandson, you don't have to worry about Yue. Yue can reach the Grandmaster level in a month at the fastest, and she will be able to return soon. Grandpa still has some spare energy, and I will give you a boost in mental power. Xiao Hai said as a ball of pure mental power quickly came over. The mental power quickly entered Xiao Fan's body and began to merge. My dear grandson, hurry up at the CL-20 explosives factory. I will contact you in 5 days. Xiao Hai's figure disappeared. Xiao Fan looked in the mirror, feeling lost. Although Su Yue is not often here, Su Yue was close to us in Z City before, and now Su Yue has arrived in the other world. Ha! Xiao Fan let out a long breath after a long time. It is necessary for Su Yue to improve, and a month is not a long time. In the other world, Xiao Hai asked Su Yue and the others to enter a jade bottle, and Su Yue and the others had to adapt to it for some time. In a blink of an eye, a few hours passed, and Xiao Hai recovered a lot. Let's go back to the capital of the gods. Xiao Hai said when he arrived outside the room. Some of them left quickly, but there were still strong men guarding here. 2 hours later, Xiao Hai and the others arrived near the capital of the gods, but they did not enter the capital of the gods, but arrived at a sacred mountain. This sacred mountain is located in the east of the capital of the gods. The spiritual energy inside is very sufficient and there are many rare and exotic animals. It has always been the hunting ground of the royal family. You will call me Lord in the next time. Yes, Lord, said the 2 strong men around Xiao Hai. These 2 strong men are both women, but they have the cultivation of the martial emperor level, and one of them is even in the late stage of the martial emperor realm. Xiao Hai planned to let them guide Su Yue and the others in their cultivation nearby, and then arrange some strong men to guard the outer perimeter of Lingshan. Yue, you can go outside now. Xiao Hai's voice rang out in the jade bottle. Soon Su Yue and the others were outside. Grandpa Xiao. They hurriedly saluted. Hello. Xiao Hai said with a smile, you will cultivate in this Lingshan for a period of time, and they will teach you. You will find that your talents are much stronger than before when you practice later. The rules of heaven and earth here are different. Yue, you should be able to reach the martial master level in 1 month. Kong Su, you will be slower without a foundation, but it is very likely that you will reach the master level in 1 year. At the very least, you can reach the innate realm. Su Yue and the others showed excitement in their eyes. One of them is Xia Qinghong and the other is Shi Wanjuan. They are both top martial emperors and are more than capable of teaching you. Xiao Hai introduced the 2 female masters. Hello, teachers. Su Yue and the others saluted quickly. No need to be polite. Xia Qinghong said quickly. She didn't know the specific identities of Su Yue and the others, but Xiao Hai had reminded them several times on the way here. Xiao Hai's eyes swept over Xia Qinghong and the others. You should teach them well and try to improve their strength, but don't rush it. Yes, my lord. Xia Qinghong and the others said in unison. Xiao Hai looked at Su Yue. Yue, you can ask them for anything, but don't leave this sacred mountain. There is a powerful formation here, and there are strong people protecting you outside. As long as you don't leave, you will be absolutely safe in this sacred mountain. This sacred mountain is very close to the gods, and abnormal support will arrive soon. Grandpa Xiao, we will work hard to practice. The scenery here is so beautiful, I feel like I won't get tired of it even if I stay here for a year or two. Su Yue said. They are now halfway up the mountain, and can see the pure sky, the spiritual energy lingering in the mountains, and the birds singing and the flowers blooming. Xiao Hai smiled and said, the environment here is pretty good. They will arrange for you next, and Grandpa Xiao will come to see you in a few days. Soon Xiao Hai left, and soon Su Yue and the others were settled. Su Yue and Lu Xuyen were arranged in a cave. Kong Su and the other three were together. Soon Su Yue began to practice the goddess of war. How could this be? Su Yue couldn't believe it. The spiritual energy here is much more abundant, but the speed of practice is too fast. Su Yue roughly judged that the speed of practice is more than 10 times faster. This is still compared with the speed of practice in the villa in Leishan County. Brother Fan said that eating more radishes will give you good talents here. It's really like this. Such a speed of practice is too amazing. No wonder Grandpa Xiao was able to rise so quickly back then. Su Yue thought to herself. At this speed of practice, Su Yue estimated that if she practiced with all her strength, she would be able to reach the Grandmaster level in half a month. Even if she consolidated more and spent more time practicing combat skills, it would be no problem to reach the Grandmaster level in a month. In another cave, Yi Fei and his companions were also extremely shocked. Compared with the practice speed in ordinary places on Earth, the practice here is 100 times faster. Keep your mind steady. You should complete the foundation building practice of Yan Wangju as soon as possible. The master will prepare the rest of the exercises for you later. Tang Wanjuan's voice sounded in Yi Fei and his companions' minds. Yes, Teacher Tang. Yi Fei and his companions quickly calmed their minds and practiced attentively. Such a fast practice speed has many advantages, but also disadvantages. Once a mistake is made, the impact on oneself will be relatively large. Of course, it is difficult for Yi Fei and his companions to get into trouble. There are powerful warriors of the martial emperor level guarding them next to them. Fellow Taoist Xia, they are practicing so fast. Tang Wanjuan sent a message to Xia Qinghong. Xia Qinghong said in a low voice, they are the people selected by His Majesty, and His Majesty was promoted very quickly back then. Don't be careless, the task His Majesty gave us must be completed well. Tang Wanjuan said quickly, I know. Midline Horizontal Ellipsis Chapter 408 Grandmaster's Cultivation in the blink of an eye. It was the next morning, and Xiaofen finished his training. He had already digested most of the mental power that Xiao Hai had passed on to him last night. His mental power had increased a lot, and his strength had increased significantly. My mental power has become stronger, and my spatial ability has become stronger. My attack power should have barely reached the level of a martial king now. Xiaofen muttered in his heart. His martial arts cultivation was only a minor master, and his true combat power was much stronger than his cultivation. The power of spatial ability gradually emerged. Ding, ding. Xiaofan's cell phone rang just after breakfast. It was Jiang Wanchen calling. Director Jiang, you called so early, is there something going on? Xiaofen asked. Jiang Wanchen's solemn voice came over, there is indeed a situation. The United States has decided to send 2 aircraft carrier fleets to be stationed in the Western Pacific. Their apparent reason is to maintain stability here and ensure that their own interests and those of their allies are not affected by the monsters. Xiaofen raised his eyebrows, this reason is really high-sounding. Jiang Wanchen said, who said it's not? It is said that it is aimed at monsters, but in fact, these 2 aircraft carriers are not coming for us. What do you think about this? Xiaofen said, Eric and others died here. This incident should have stimulated them, and they want to strengthen deterrence. It is easy for me to target them, but it is easy to get out of control. Director Jiang, let the 3 Sixth Masters go. No matter how much I say, I think it is better for the 6th Master to go out once. The 3 Sixth Masters can fly freely near Dongyang country. Jiang Wanchen said, Xiao Fan, the 3 Sixth Masters are now the darlings of the Air Force. If they have any problems, and if we do this, the conflict will easily escalate. Xiaofan chuckled and said, "Don't worry, Director Jiang. Without more SSS-level evolvers, they can only hold back. I'll modify a few more Sixth Masters, and you can use the other 3. A few hours later, Xiaofan arrived at a space base. "Master Xiao, welcome, welcome." Tan Jian, the chief of the base, said enthusiastically. The Northern Air Force Base got 3 invisible Sixth Masters, and Tan Jian, as the chief of the Southern Base, was envious. "General Tan, you are too polite." Xiaofan smiled. Tan Jian held Xiaofan's hand tightly. "Master Xiao finally waited for you to come. Su Long and the others were too much. They didn't even give us a Sixth Master. Master Xiao, I'll let the soldiers gather. Can you give a speech to everyone? The soldiers usually talk about you the most." Xiaofan hurriedly said, "General Tan, don't do it. I don't like too much noise. Let's get down to business." "Okay." Soon Xiaofan was taken to a large warehouse. Several new Sixth Masters were parked inside. "Master Xiao, please let us know how you need assistance. Our base will do its best to meet your needs." Xiaofan smiled and said, "General Tan, you can't help much. I can do it by myself. You can go do something else." Tan Jian shook his head and said, "Master Xiaofan, I don't have anything to do today. I'll just watch and provide services." "Then General Tan, please do as you like." Xiaofan quickly got busy. He now has more than 100 array beads on him, so it's no problem to set up arrays for 5 Sixth Masters. Boom. 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 3 Sixth Masters took off from an Air Force base in the north. They flew to the east, and the radar of Dongyang Kingdom captured the target soon. What is China trying to do? 3 HSIXS, this is not a small move. Dongyang Kingdom became nervous. In addition to conventional bombs, Sixth Masters can also carry mushroom bombs. A few days ago, they also knew that Sixth Masters may also have stealth capabilities. Damn it, they are approaching our air defense identification zone. Quickly start the fighter jets to intercept. Several fighter jets from Dongyang State took off immediately, and soon they were only a few dozen kilometers away from the 3 HSIXS. Turn on stealth. Yes. Immediately, the 3 HSIXS activated the formation. They all disappeared from the radar of Dongyang State, and the fighter jets of Dongyang State were immediately at a loss. Without radar guidance, how could they find them? The H-6 can not only evade radar, but also has a certain visual invisibility effect. They cannot be seen by the eyes at a distance. Time passed by minute, and the Dongyang State headquarters was in chaos, and the US base in Dongyang State was also very nervous. Turn on stealth. The 3 HSIXS ended their stealth after opening the distance with the fighter jets, and they immediately appeared on the radar display of Dongyang State again. Quick, capture the target and intercept immediately. Shout to the Chinese bombers and let them leave immediately. A general of Dongyang State said sternly. General, the Chinese side replied that they are flying freely. They told us not to be nervous, they will fly one circle and then go back. Damn it, let our fighters drive them away quickly. The fighters were faster, and soon the Dongyang fighters approached, and the 3 HSIXS entered stealth mode again. General, China's HSIXS disappeared again. Baga. Dongyang was furious. The radar of the US base was turned on at full power, but still could not find the 6 HSIXS of China. They appeared again in a few minutes. General, China's 3 HSIXS are coming towards us. Intercept, send more fighters to intercept. At the US base, more fighters of Dongyang took off, but when they passed, China's 3 HSIXS disappeared again. When they appeared again, they were only a dozen nautical miles away from Dongyang. Damn it. What does the Chinese side want to do? Many people in Dongyang and the United States were horrified. The stealth ability of the H-6 was too strong, even more powerful than their stealth fighters. 15 nautical miles, 14 nautical miles, 13 nautical miles, General, China's planes have turned around, they are turning back. A radar soldier from Dongyang State breathed a sigh of relief. Boom. Boom. The fighter planes from the United States and Dongyang State rushed over quickly, but they were too late, and their interception mission had failed. The U.S. Commander-in-Chief soon got the news. "Commander, China is responding to our intention to deploy aircraft carriers over there. Their bombers have too strong stealth capabilities. It may not be a very wise decision to continue to deploy aircraft carriers over there." The staff said. "Cancel the plan," the U.S. Commander-in-Chief said angrily. "Their deterrence has not yet been in place, and China's deterrence has come first. Joseph, I don't care what method you use, let us have more strong people as soon as possible. Xiaofan must die." The U.S. Commander-in-Chief called Joseph. "Commander-in-Chief, please rest assured that we will speed up." The U.S. Commander-in-Chief said in a deep voice, "No matter the cost. If Xiaofan does not die, he will pose a huge threat to our country." Several days passed in a blink of an eye. Xiaofan passed on the factory that made CL-20 explosives to Xiaohai, and several experts were also passed on. Xiaohai also gave him benefits. Boom. A powerful aura burst out from Xiaofan's body. "Finally, I have become a master. It's not easy. Yue and the others are making rapid progress over there, and their improvement speed is much faster than mine." Xiaofan muttered in his heart. He contacted Xiaohai last night, and Suyue has reached the peak of innateness. Midline horizontal ellipsis chapter 40910 warships are ready. Xiaofan, you said that these warships don't need to be repaired very well, as long as they have good power and strong firepower. We didn't repair them very well. Xiaofan's Yang Jingguo boarded a warship. Some parts of the warship were rusty. Yang Jingguo said a little embarrassedly, "It takes a long time to remove the rust, so we didn't repair it." "Don't worry, it won't affect the use. These warships will definitely be fine for another 3 to 5 years." Xiaofan nodded. "It's okay, it's easy to remove rust in the other world, and the top strong men can clean it up in minutes. If you arrange the formation, it won't rust again in the future." Yang Jingguo breathed a sigh of relief. He pointed to some new guns welded on the warship. "You don't need missiles, these guns can fire grenades to make up for the lack of firepower." Xiaofan nodded. Ordinary artillery on modern warships is basically useless in this era, and their range is at most tens of kilometers. There is no problem using it in the other world. When these warships go there, the artillery only needs to be used in coastal ports or cities. It is enough to be able to shoot at a maximum of 20 to 30 kilometers. We have installed a total of 50 cannons on the 10 warships, and we can also use mortars on them if necessary. Yang Jingguo said. A total of 60 cannons, this artillery fire is still very scary, and the caliber of the installed cannons is not small. General Yang, you have taken the trouble. Xiaofan smiled. Yang Jingguo took Xiaofan to visit the warship again. We spent more energy on repairing the interior, and we dismantled a lot of things that needed to be dismantled. A lot of beds have also been installed, and the number of people they can carry has increased a lot. If the limit is just to transport troops, this warship can transport 2,000 people without any problem, and 10 warships can transport 20,000 people. Speaking of this, Yang Jingguo paused. Xiaofan, in fact, according to your requirements, some of our experts said that you don't even need a warship. You can use it by modifying the freighter. Their speed is slower, but the alien world can arrange formations as power, and the power of the ship itself only needs to be used near the coast. The freighter can carry more people after it is renovated. Xiaofan said, I've thought about this. The size of the freighter is currently too large, and their width is also over the standard. Nowadays, slender warships are more convenient to pass through. In the future, when it is more convenient to pass things between the two worlds, smaller cargo ships can be used to pass through, and small cruise ships can also be considered. Yang Jingguo nodded. If you need a slender type, warships are indeed more suitable. Warships require speed and are thin in size. It takes time to modify the ship you want. Maybe you can place an order with some shipyards in advance, and we can send experts to give you instructions. Xiaofan's eyes lit up. The ship needs to be equipped with artillery and so on. He may not be able to order it directly from the shipyard. Yang Jingguo and his team can send experts to make it. With China's current shipbuilding strength, as long as Yang Jingguo and his team give technical indicators, there will definitely be a shipyard that can build it. General Yang, you see that I am an outsider in this area. How about you help me find the most suitable shipyard to place the next batch of orders? 100 ships of 4,000 to 5,000 tons first. Xiao Fan smiled. The price of cargo ships of this tonnage is not expensive, and it is also fast to build. If they are distributed to various shipyards, they can be made for him soon. Of course, no problem. Yang Jinghua smiled. He now likes Xiao Fan in every way. If it weren't for the help provided by Xiao Fan, China's waters would have suffered a lot of attacks. Look at Dongyang country, it has been miserable recently. The monsters on the Chinese side dare not approach, and the monsters that appear on the Earth side can only run to other places. Dongyang country is the first to bear the brunt. There have been hundreds of attacks by monsters recently. Warships, submarines, giant cargo ships, and even some ports have been attacked. Dongyang is currently the country most seriously attacked by monsters. 2 days ago, Xiao Fan saw the news that a monster attacked a 100,000-ton cargo ship, causing it to take on water and sink. After seeing the first warship, Xiao Fan did not go on board to see the rest of the warships. He just checked them casually with his mental power. Xiao Fan, we can send a supply ship. These warships do not need to stop for supplies, but their whereabouts cannot be hidden. There is another problem. They can pass through the Strait of Malacca without any problem, but the Suez Canal may be a bit troublesome. If they go around the Cape of Good Hope, it will take much longer. Yang Jinghua said in a deep voice. Xiao Fan chuckled and said, General Yang, you are worrying too much. Just go through it openly and normally when crossing the canal. Tell them clearly that these are my warships. I want to see which country dares to stop them. Do you really think I have no temper? Yang Jinghua said, why don't you just start a live broadcast to tell them? That's fine. Xiao Fan nodded. He took out his mobile phone and started the live broadcast. Soon, countless people who followed him got the news and they all rushed into the live broadcast room. The live broadcast room soon became stuck and then directly blocked. A certain audio headquarters. Oh my God, why is there so much traffic? Did it encounter a hacker attack? It's not a hacker attack. This is Master Zhao's live broadcast room. Quickly, increase the exclusive bandwidth for this live broadcast room as quickly as possible. It's over, this month's bonus is gone. Master Zhao's live broadcast was stuck. The boss will scold us to death. The operation team worked quickly. Half a minute later, the live broadcast room finally lit up, but it was still a little stuck and could be stuck at any time. Keep increasing the capacity. If it is disconnected again, it will not just be a bonus problem. The operations director yelled. Countless people quickly poured in. Fortunately, the live broadcast room did not freeze again. The number of people in the live broadcast room increased to tens of millions in a short period of time. You should know that Xiao Fan now has hundreds of millions of followers. As long as he starts the live broadcast, Douyin will immediately push it to all those who follow him. Hello, friends in the live broadcast room. Xiao Fan's figure appeared in the live broadcast room, and he was still wearing a mask. Hello, Grandmaster Xiao. Grandmaster Xiao, I want to give birth to a child for you. Grandmaster Xiao, I have practiced the Yan Huangju to the Mingjin level, thank you. There were already countless people leaving messages in the live broadcast room. When Xiao Fan appeared, the number of people leaving messages suddenly skyrocketed, and the live broadcast room almost froze again. The management quickly restricted the messages. Everyone, this live broadcast is to tell you a news. I bought 10 ships, and they will go to the British Empire. I hope that the countries along the way can give convenience. Xiao Fan said as the camera swept to the warship next to him. If any country deliberately obstructs, I will cause trouble for the United States. There were intelligence personnel from the United States in the live broadcast room, and they were dumbfounded when they heard Xiao Fan say this. Haha, Grandmaster Xiao understands the United States. With Grandmaster Zhao's strength, if the United States doesn't play tricks, which country will be in trouble? It's definitely not a mistake to find the United States. Grandmaster Xiao is domineering. Many people in the live broadcast room replied. Xiao Fan said, everyone, the live broadcast is on. Regarding some hot issues on the internet recently, I can answer everyone. Admin, please sort out the hot issues and let everyone vote. Midline horizontal ellipsis chapter 410 Dongyang netizens broke the defense 5 minutes later, the voting results came out. Seeing the first question at the top of the list, Xiaofan secretly rolled his eyes. The first question was whether he had a girlfriend. Everyone, I didn't expect you to be so concerned about my personal problems. I have a girlfriend, so you don't need to worry about it. Xiaofan said, and the comments skyrocketed. Who stole my husband? Husband, in fact, with your physical strength, you should be able to find 2 more, right? I don't mind being a mistress or a mistress. What's the pattern of you people? Master Xiao, I can be your nanny, for free, and I can warm your bed. Xiaofan was embarrassed by many lewd words. Everyone, let's look at the second question. Our China Sea area has not been attacked by monsters. Is it luck or other reasons? Xiaofan said. This question is very popular on the internet. Dongyang is close to China and is miserable. China Sea area is wider, but there is no such situation exposed on the internet. There are many anti-China parties who lead the rhythm, saying that it is not transparent or something. Xiaofan has seen a lot of news in this regard. Countless people in China stared at their mobile phone screens waiting for Xiaofan's answer. Xiaofan chuckled and said, everyone, I can tell you that it's not luck that China hasn't been attacked much. I control SSS-level spirit beasts. They can constantly patrol the waters of China and drive away the monsters within this range. Of course, they just drove the monsters out, and didn't deliberately drive them to other countries. Some countries should not talk nonsense. There were quite a few people from Dongyang in the live broadcast room. Hearing what Xiaofan said, many of them were furious. Baka, many of the monsters that came to our Dongyang were supposed to destroy China, but they were driven here. Xiaofan, you bastard. Some people from Dongyang left a message. But their messages were drowned in the messages of countless Chinese people, and the administrator would immediately block such accounts if they found them. The third question, can we immigrate to another world in the future? You are thinking about immigration now. It is possible for a small number of people to go to another world, but large-scale immigration in the future is unlikely. Xiaofan replied. Okay, I will answer these 3 questions, goodbye. Xiaofan finished speaking and ended the live broadcast. Yang Jinghua said with a smile, Xiaofan, you are still cool and unrestrained. You can threaten the United States directly. It would be great if our navy could be that strong. Xiaofan chuckled and said, they have plans to decapitate me. There is no need for me to be polite to them. Threatening a few words is nothing. The navy will definitely become stronger and stronger in the future. Yang Jinghua coughed lightly and said, Xiaofan, the 6th master you modified is very strong. When will you modify it for us? 6th master can't go to the United States even if the voyage is modified. You can modify our submarines and we can go to the doorstep of the United States. Yang Jinghua looked at Xiaofan expectantly. Xiaofan spread his hands, General Yang, I don't have that strength now. I can only arrange a small formation. When I become stronger in the future, I will definitely arrange it for you. Yang Jinghua sighed helplessly. So that's how it is. Xiaofan, if you can help me, please remember to help me first, and let the rest of the fleet line up behind you. Xiaofan smiled and said, General Yang, we have a pleasant cooperation, and you will naturally be given priority when the time comes. You can rest assured about this. Okay. Yang Jinghua smiled. All the ships are ready, you can order them to set off. Yang Jinghua handed Xiaofan a communicator. All ships, pay attention, set off in order, target the British Empire. Xiaofan ordered. Soon, warships left the port one by one, followed by a supply ship. The United States, the Evolutionary Alliance. Alliance leader, Xiaofan broadcast live, he bought warships, and the warships are going to the British Empire, maybe to their spirit cave. Someone came to Joseph and reported. Joseph frowned and said, how many warships did he buy? 10. Joseph sneered, don't think that his warships will go to the British Empire so smoothly. Contact some countries along the way to set up checkpoints for him. Hey, Alliance leader, he said in the live broadcast that no matter which country is looking for trouble, he will find trouble with our United States at that time. Joseph. Asshole. Joseph's face was ugly. Alliance leader, are you still contacting those countries? Joseph took a deep breath. Forget it, this will only disgust him, and the losses he will bring to us will be greater. If he really said such a thing, he will definitely take action, maybe secretly sink our submarines or warships. You go out first. Joseph quickly called Stoke. General Stock, you should know about Xiao Fan's live broadcast. He must want you to agree to open that spirit cave. If your partner can't hold on, I suggest you destroy that spirit cave. Joseph said in a deep voice. General Stock frowned. General Joseph, I know about Xiao Fan's live broadcast. I'm afraid it won't work to destroy the spirit cave. Our spirit cave is close to densely populated areas, and it is an S-level spirit cave. No one knows what the consequences will be if it is destroyed. The strength of our partner is still very strong. The spirit cave over there may not be occupied. Xiao Fan's warships may not be useful. After hanging up the phone, Stock cursed in his heart. He cursed Xiao Fan and Joseph. Joseph asked them to blow it up. The impact on the United States may not be great, but the impact on their British Empire may be great. General, there are ships approaching. The other party shouted on the communication channel, saying that it was sent by Xiao Fan. Someone came to Stock and said. Stock frowned secretly. Let the ship come over and monitor it closely. An hour later, a yacht docked at the port of Maki Island. It was escorted by a military boat. Many soldiers of the British Empire were on the shore, ready for battle. Woof woof. Someone got off the yacht, and a dog also rushed out. When Stoke saw the dog, his face changed drastically. The dog was Xiao Huang. Stoke saw with his own eyes that the SS-level evolver was easily killed by Xiao Huang. General Stoke, I am from the 9th Bureau of China's Security. I was asked by Grandmaster Xiao to send it here. It will be near your spirit cave for the next period of time. You should prepare some food for it every day, but don't think of poisoning it. If it is angered, the whole island may become a hell. The men who got off the yacht smiled. Stoke said coldly, we didn't agree to let it stay here. The men smiled and said, General Stoke, you should talk to Grandmaster Xiao about this. If you have the strength to drive it away, it's okay. After that, the men turned around and quickly returned to the yacht. The yacht left, and Xiao Huang walked towards Stoke. Many guns were pointed at Xiao Huang. No, don't shoot. Stoke said hurriedly, it's an SSS-level spirit beast. Midline horizontal ellipsis.